just become a statistical anomaly in every regard. So true, bro. It's over. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be reading these comments. We're going to be code maxing. You already know. Last time I did this, it was not live, but this time I'm trying it out live. So, let's see. Test. Welcome to the live chat. So I'll be able to see. Oh snap! Yes. So yeah, I'll be able to see the questions that you're posting live, and then I'll also be reading the old comments that that were posted earlier. I just need to find where I left off. I want to say, let me find okay, this was that last video, and although there's a big pop-up on my other screen. Okay, I think I left off here, so I'll just start here. SVO, hey, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate, all your engagement and all that. I really do. So yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna read this stuff and react. Saturday night in your prime, hanging out on YouTube. Before I get to reading these comments, actually, I do want to tell a quick story. So I went out today, and it was like this local town meetup, and it was literally just live music, which, some people say it's really cool, but it was just like a bunch of boomers, and there's a few cute girls here and there. They were with guys, and I was just like hanging out, being like the loner. And I talked about this in another video of mine, actually, about just going to events, the 4th of July video, just going to events. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just got some food. I got a beer. I hung out for like 15 minutes, and I just left and came back home here, because it's like, what else am I going to be doing at this event? Just sitting there like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, it just gets kind of boring after a while, to be quite honest. So anyway, MT says, glad I found this channel. Handsome Discord King Lord. Very interesting video. Okay, we have the live chat. It says, SVO, we may disagree on some things, but love your content and respect a fellow man on his journey. Yeah, I really appreciate it, SVO. I'm kind of curious, what do you disagree with me on? I want to, let's talk about it, because I'm live, so let's do it. Maybe in the future I can actually like invite people on, like yourself, even if you're willing, of course, if that's something you want to do, to like a Discord or something, and you can kind of talk about what you want to talk about. But if you want, tell me what you disagree with, and then I can maybe respond to it. So Azriel underscore, that's a sus name, Susarino right there. Thug maxing LOL. That'll probably explain my half brother. He's the kind of guy who has to stay out of certain places because some might have a hit out on him. He's 45, obese, and has one eye. Broke, not remotely attractive, and can't keep a job to save his life. But he also has 6 kids by 3 women. And just in the 20 years I've known him, he's been in 5 LTRs. That's crazy. And hasn't been single for more than a few months. Each one eventually left him because they couldn't stand the physical abuse when he gets drunk. That's insane. I feel like that might be like a generational difference. Like if he's in his mid 40s or maybe older, I mean, I think it's just different now. Like there's no way women in our modern era, young and beautiful, are going to deal with an obese broke guy, you said, that has one eye, even if he is thug maxed. Like there's no way, because thug maxing, it really only works when you're attractive, from what I've seen. And Ape says relationships with ogres and goblins don't count. Yo, for real. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what y'all think, but like, I don't know. Obesity, especially with like women, it's just kind of disgusting to me. So, it's like, would I take an obese girl at this very moment? No, I would deny her at this very moment. I'm, I'm trying to lean max myself as much as I can to like get someone that's at least like below average. Hopefully, I don't think I could take like, an obese whale. I don't think I could do it. Like that's so yeah, it doesn't really count. If you're banging like 350-pound land whales, like it's almost like it doesn't count. I mean, I think a lot of people would probably disagree with that. And I guess that there's levels to it. There's tiers, there's rungs to that ladder. But it's not women that anyone really wants is the bottom line. And there's so many health complications with them having kids when they're that obese anyway. All right. Let's see. Oh, uh, SVO. Wait, I'm not sure if this is the same person. Your username changed. It might have to do with, I think there was a YouTube update like this week actually that changes your thing. Anyway, SVO says, "Damn, was not expecting this. You could totally do a live stream Q&A. I think we'd have a great time." Well, that's crazy. You actually gave me this idea. Obviously, like I was already kind of thinking about it. But here I am doing it. so actually, thanks to you, I'm doing this. Not gonna lie. I'll probably do that sometime later on, but this was easier. And there you go. And now I'm doing it. All right. And then Sfo says, "Oh, okay. Maybe this was the part that you were talking about. We're gonna get into a heated debate now, bro. I don't know if I don't know if the chat's ready for this. So to clarify, when I said mood/sewer thoughts, which are obviously like that's like a YouTube friendly way of me saying suicidal thoughts. Sewer thoughts are determined by self confidence. I meant confidence in your value as a person. What you have to offer to others that makes you special, unique, and valuable. People that have little to offer or are low value will obviously be depressed. Okay, true. I agree with that. Yeah, people that are low value will definitely be depressed very oftenly and feel hopeless a lot of the time. True, true. This isn't really about red versus BP. That's just how the brain works. True. If you want people to like you, to respect you, you have to be excellent in something, one of the best at whatever that thing is. Ideally, something prestigious. Actually, true. Duma Rising, another, active guy. Yeah, I mean, I agree with your comment here, man, to be quite honest. I don't know if we disagree. But I think that that's not really enough. Let me post this in chat. But yeah, I think that that isn't enough because you can be self-confident in your ability, like you're saying here, like kind of like your special value. What I don't know why my highlighting isn't working right. There we go. I think it's a glitch with YouTube, but you can be confident in your abilities to like build like infrastructure or a house. You can be confident in your abilities to know how to work out and have perfect form. You can be confident in your abilities to be an elite, D&D player or something, or an elite League of Legends player or an elite chess player, something like that. But that doesn't really correlate with self-confidence as far as how you look, how you feel, and how people treat you. And how people treat you is really important because getting walked around, getting looked at like you're a freak, I mean, how many times does that have to happen before you start thinking like, what is wrong with my appearance, because they don't know that like I'm a top G. They don't know that I'm an elite chess player like Andrew Tate's dad, right? All they see is what they see with their eyes, and that's it. So I think that you can be confident in your abilities. A lot of Indian men are really confident in their ability to be the best at math or the best coders, but then they're still getting no bitches. They're still not getting any girls. So I think I think you're right in that, like, there's self-confidence when it comes to your ability, but I don't think it correlates necessarily to how people treat you. And I also don't think it necessarily correlates to you being depressed or not being depressed, because I'm very confident in my personal abilities from a work perspective personally. However, there's just so many times where I'm feeling very depressed and, looking over at the sewer, and it's almost indescribable why I feel that way, because from all outside metrics, observable metrics, I'm doing really well. And I have multiple people, friends, families, and strangers, family members, that have told me these things, that I'm doing really well, and they're proud of me, and I should be proud of myself. They've told me this, and they're impressed by my abilities. They're impressed with me. But at the same time, there's something missing, and we all know what that is. And the bottom line is, what that is of course, human interaction with an intimate female, human interaction with a really strong, tight-knit group of friends. And you can't max out on being the best learner, right, to enable that. It's something completely separate. Okay, it looks like in the live chat you posted something, so I don't know if I should call you SVO or SFO. I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just going to say SFO. So you said that's absolutely true as well. Genetics plays a huge role in everything. That's why I support eugenics. Okay, bro. And parental licenses to prevent genetically limited development, which is a huge social taboo. Yeah, that topic is a huge social taboo. I actually remember I talked to this one guy, right? This was crazy, okay? Get this. So, obviously, if you've watched any Face LMS live streams, there was one where he went over like the eugenicists, and he talks occasionally about like the alt-right stuff. And he was basically like, look, bro, it's not 1939, bro. Like, this isn't happening, bro. Newsflash, bro. Like, we all get that. But moving past that, I did talk to this one guy, and he was an Inky, and he was definitely not neurotypical. I think he was like slightly on the spectrum. Not to like, put his argument down, but I just want to preface with that. And he was basically saying that he was also a eugenicist, but it was like weird. It was in a different way, a way I had never heard before, where basically he was like, it was kind of like if you ever read that book by Huxley, what's it called? Brave New World or whatever, where there's like tiers, there's like classes, there's like grades of people, right? In the society. There's like A class, B class, C class, D class. He was like, anyone B or below shouldn't procreate. He was like, I only want A class, top G, Giga Chad, PSL gods to procreate with each other. But when you think about that, the thing that's missed with that is that there's genetic deformalities, and there's always genetic differences in birth. If you look at a family's children, multiple kids will look different. There might be if they have 18 kids, if they have 8 kids, one of them might be autistic, one of them might be blonde, one of them might have brown hair. So there's a lot of genetic differences, even though you have the same parents. And I think that that's kind of where there's a little bit of a blind spot from a eugenicist viewpoint, and that there's a lot of difference in like your offspring essentially. And one of my other buddies actually showed me a playlist of biology videos, and I could maybe watch these and react to these, honestly, that because they were super blackpilling. These biology related videos were so blackpilling. I had to tell him, hey, look, I can't watch this. It's like making me depressed to watch these biology videos because relating that to humans was so blackpilling. I was like, look, I can't take this anymore. So maybe it would be good content though. So I might actually put that on the docket to react to. But that genetic standpoint goes in line with what you're talking about from a eugenicist standpoint. Parental licenses to prevent genetically limited development. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but I think you mean like if your child is like autistic or something, then you're like some sort of like castration or something is going on there. Yeah, I mean, like that's obviously a very taboo topic, but the reason I mentioned what I mentioned previously with that is because you're not necessarily intrinsically solving the inky problem with that, because like I said, there's a lot of genetic differences, and if you're just going to restrict PSL gods to procreation, then you're not necessarily solving the inky problem potentially. And I understand on a longer time horizon things could change, but when you think about it pragmatically, especially geopolitically, it just doesn't really seem practical, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And maybe there's some nuance I'm missing. I'm not sure, but anyway. So TJ with an AK. Curry cells will single-handedly manage the server maintenance of multi-million-dollar conglomerates. Still can't get a Stacy. So true. So true, dude. The entire coding infrastructure backbone is held on Curry Cell's back. But then they can't get anything in return. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm dying. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next comment. So Ape says, if you have money, why don't you bang 18-year-old escorts, ? Pay them to go on dates and smash. Tricking is where it's at for inkies. Man. I think I said this before, but I feel like the escort cell maxing is a bit of a Hail Mary, because I feel like there's essentially no going back. And I don't think it's completely 1000% over for me, so I want to hold out a little bit longer and do some other things like Geomax and Lean Max sub 10% body fat before I escort max, to be honest. That's just me though. Paying for them to go on dates though, the GFE, the girlfriend experience, from what I hear, it's like $1,500 or something for like a one time. Like that's not cheap. Even if you make six figures or multiple six figures, that's absolutely not cheap. $1,500 for a date? That's quite a bit. Doom Rising responded to, once she's gone, you're now alone. Brutal. And broker. And feeling scammed. Brutal. Because everything was an act. True. If you score a chick, the sex is on tap, basically. You still have to spend sometimes what doesn't outweigh the high escort price. Of course, a relationship is better, but inkies can't have that. Tricking is the way. At least you get some good. At least you get some good sugar walls. True. Doom Rising says, many great comments to which I relate a lot. He's responding to my previous comment reading video. And then he says, and if you didn't laugh that much, it would be a depressing video. IMO. Regardless, we made it through. Yeah, man. Laugh through the pain. You know what I mean? Just laugh at the pain. That's kind of how I cope with it. It is what it is. AD says, it's completely over. If I'm being honest, I knew it was over for me at a young age. It's better to focus on other things. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good to focus on work or whatever, you know, is a good cope for you, to be quite honest. TJ with an AK says, this is therapy. Hey, man, this is therapy for me too, brother. Let me tell you, this is insane. I actually told a e-girl that I was journaling, but really what I was doing was making YouTube videos talking about how lonely and depressed I was. But hey, in a way that is journaling, okay? So, you know, both of them, journaling with like a pen and paper makes girls feel good, but apparently going live on YouTube and talking to inkwells makes men feel good, so I don't know what to say. Clay says, I wish I'm intrinsically motivated to make money, but I'm more interested in making art, and that doesn't pay the bills. Well, I don't know what to say to this, but it's definitely a lot of work to make money. Consistent, ongoing, daily actions to make money, not to go self-improvement red pill. But if you watch literally any business video on YouTube, they will all absolutely say consistency over a long time horizon is why they're doing so well. So you can't gloss over that. Now, moving on, Larry Cuckman. Hopefully you're not a real cuck IRL. That'd be a bit sus. You should make your video shorter for viewer retention. Keep it up. You know, Blonde Bimbo says, I like these longer video formats. I listen to them when I ride or when I'm attending my copes. Okay, based. Okay, when I watch the videos on YouTube, I literally watch like 5-hour long videos in the background of my day. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I personally use YouTube nowadays. So like making shorter videos, I did previously, like my previous video a couple days ago, it was a little bit shorter and it got actually the most views of any of my other videos to date, and it got the most like retention, all that whatever, blah blah blah. I don't really care though. The longer video format is good because I like it and I want to make videos that I think I would like. You know what I mean? Because like I said in another video, like, you know, Face is retired essentially. Zoomer Trader's retired essentially. DVDR makes videos that are like 15 minutes long with like 27 ads in them. It's so annoying. Like, I don't want to keep hitting the skip ad button. It's getting so annoying at this point. Like, and then I watch these other long form videos and it's like some of these videos have literally an advertisement every 10 minutes. It's like, bro, I'm trying to listen to this YouTube video like it's a podcast. I can't keep having to pull my phone out while I'm coping to skip some stupid ad. It's so annoying. And like, you know, DVDR's videos have way too many ads, and I love his videos, but like the ads are super annoying. And then yeah, you get the idea. It's like, look, I just want to make some long form videos, and if some of my videos happen to be shorter, then that's just like how it goes, I guess, on like a concept that I have less to talk about, maybe. I'm not really sure. And then, you know, things that I can just continue on forever about, like, I'd rather do that because this is me coping as well as, you know, hopefully it is coping with you. Svo says in the live chat, maybe I can figure out how to incorporate the live chat in this. But he says, or I guess y'all can see the live chat anyway, I think. But yeah, he says, Svo says the concept of sex literally breaks down to say nothing of gender. I'm not sure what you mean with that. The concept of sex literally breaks down to say nothing of gender. I'm trying to wrap my head around what you mean. I think you're talking about like from a political sense, like sex as in male versus female, and gender as in like, oh, I'm just making up attack helicopter every weekend, caterpillar next weekend. I think that's what you're talking about. Svo, oh, I'll need to scroll and refresh. I think, well, I have my live chat in the other window, so that's why you can't see it. So I have this thing here. I can do this. I don't know, let's try this out. Whoa. It's glitching out. Hopefully this doesn't. Yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, did I just, yeah. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Oh, okay. Even though these technologies are a few decades away, oh, right. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the eugenics stuff, right? It shows you the arbitrary nature of sex, of genetic traits as a whole, and how easily they can be changed. This is the post-human future. Yeah, there is some talk about that where it's like, I remember one of my buddies, he was like, oh, I really want to be able to change like my children's eye color and pick it out, and I want to be able to change my children's hair color and pick it out. I guess, like you said, we're a few decades away from that stuff. So things like that, like, I don't know, call me low IQ or whatever, but things that are like more like further out that aren't like realistic, like pragmatic, like touchable right now, like I just don't really think about them. You missed a few messages earlier, but yeah. Did I miss messages? I don't know, man. If I missed a message, welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Honestly, bro, I don't know. If I missed a message, just like maybe retype what it was. I have no idea, bro. Oh, maybe you meant like at the start of the video? Did you mean at the start of the video? TJ says, do you think Inkies will be a topic in the 2024 presidential debates? Okay, that's a hilarious question. Do I think inkwells will be a topic in the 2024 presidential debates? I think I don't watch politics anymore, to be quite honest with you. However, I absolutely think that they will be talking about, I don't think they'll be talking about inkwells themselves. I think they'll be talking about topics that inkwells are talking about in that way, if that makes sense. I think that they'll essentially be saying that population is going down. They'll essentially say that people aren't procreating as much. Things like that. And those aren't even hot takes anymore. I saw a video earlier today, as a matter of fact, from like Tom Balayu or something like that, where he was interviewing some old hag lady talking about rats experiments and stuff like that. Basically saying how South Korea has like a 0.84 procreation rate or something like that for humans. And it's like, yeah, like these are mainstream topics now, and it's super giga turbo over. TJ says CNN already starting to hop on the bandwagon, providing boomer cope. I don't know. I don't watch CNN. Boomer cope. I can only imagine. Dude, I mean, look, if you find a funny clip, man, honestly, like if you post in a comment, I'll make a video about it. Not gonna lie. Svos is right after TJ's first live post. You should see where my post continued. If not, it's cool. It says the concept of sex literally breaks down. Svo, I don't know if it's YouTube censoring or not. Maybe that's why. Because I'm not sure. I could have sworn I went through, because this says like after TJ's post about curry cells, I say lymphao, and then you say the concept of sex literally breaks down to say nothing of gender, even though these technologies are a few decades away. And then you say you'll need to scroll back up. So maybe it's like YouTube censoring it. So maybe like, I don't know, repost the comment and like censor some like maybe words that probably got like auto botted by the YouTube Autobot maybe. But yeah, if you want to do that, cool. I'm gonna scroll up to these other comments while you're doing that. Okay, so the real big Saya with the star of David. Oh gosh, I can only imagine. Source of problems being lack of money. Therapists. Oh, what's that in your pocket? I don't know. That's kind of self-meme plus ratio. The Star David individual talking about what's in your pocket. I don't know, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's too on the nose, if you know what I mean. Source of problems being lack of money. Therapists, what's in your pocket? Yeah, I mean, therapists are really expensive, and they're also just like blue pill coke garbage. So like, who's going to therapy anyway, except for like libtard? I can't say that word on YouTube. You know what I was gonna say though. Libtard wussies. I almost said it. A couple more beers and I probably would have said it and got completely banned off YouTube. Kron says, I can relate to this. I can relate so much to this. On my video called No Friends to Confide With. Brutal. Yeah, No Friends is absolutely brutal, bro. I mean, it really is. And that's why I'm here on YouTube. Blonde Bimbo says there's no therapy for suffering from reality. After all, therapists are still part of the blue pill society, so they'll tell you the same lies. So true. That picture looks like My Little Pony cum jar. I don't know about that one, bro. Come on, bro. Okay. Harold says, finally a black pillar who understands that money maxing is not helping. Okay. We're going to have to talk about this. But to finish this comment, the reason you explained very well, women have their own money nowadays, and they even get it much easier. Yeah, women can sell socks online, make $10,000 in a month. Women can sell pictures. You can literally create an AI bot on Reddit porn r/porno or something like that with an AI bot and make money on OnlyFans. You know, girls are selling their used panties. They buy them for $20 to $50 and they probably sell them for $100 or more. I'm not sure actually the price, to be quite honest. That's not a flex. I just genuinely don't know the price. It's not a flex. Like, posted the screenshot of the posts. I don't see a screenshot, dude. I'm not sure. I think it's a YouTube thing. Dang, YouTube is cucking us right now. I'm sorry, dude. I just have no... Yeah, they really are. Like, I have no idea. I'm just genuinely confused. Yeah, like, what is going on, Spo? Like, bro, I'm sorry, dude. It's so over for censored cells. Yo. Yo. Well, I don't know. Eventually, I'll probably just make a Discord, you know, and in the Discord, there's no censoring, but not right now. You know, it's kind of a lot of work and a lot of time, so, you know, just be a little patient. But to this guy's comment, money maxing is not helping. Women don't have the same concept of money as men because they get it so much easier. Either women don't make any money at all and they get everything handed to them if they're attractive, of course. If they're ugly, then they're probably more in touch with reality. But if they're even moderately attractive, financials for them are completely blown out of the water because they get literally everything for them. And then on top of that, if they're like on the scale of attractiveness, the higher they are, the more delusional they'll be because they will get even higher tier things gifted to them. They'll get a purse, they'll get their rent paid for them. Or if they go the pseudo prostitution route, maybe they'll sell their socks or their panties or something, or just get a normal OnlyFans and make thousands of dollars when literally no man on planet Earth can do any of that except for like gay maxers, but like that's sus. So we're not even going to get into that. That's irrelevant. So they don't have the same concept of actually providing a real life, tangible, useful service and getting a monetary reward back for that. And so since they don't understand that concept, they aren't grounded in how to, get money in a, I'm not sure, in a more reasonable fashion, I would say. They have that level of delusion. But then on top of that, they have all of their basic needs met anyway, so they don't need your wealth. They genuinely don't need your wealth. And there's a lot of videos online of like girls saying, "Oh, I need 200K this. I need a Pagani VC. I need 350K salary man." But like when the rubber meets the road, is that what we're seeing? Is that genuinely what we're seeing when we see relationships? Because I don't think so. I've seen a lot of relationships, and usually what I see is an attractive female with an attractive male. And that's the most blackpilling part of it, is that most of the time, and he very well may have a good salary, he very well may have a great opportunity further down the line after college, he very well may do decent for himself, but the bottom line is, if he was ugly, he wouldn't have that girl, right? If he was ugly, it doesn't matter what his salary is, he's not getting that girl. He might get another girl that's actually genuinely trying to like trick him and just like take his money. And that's a real issue, and at least in the West. So in the West, that's the brutal reality of it. Money maxing doesn't help. I make six figures and it means nothing. Nobody cares. Literally no one cares. And if people, it's the weirdest thing ever. People find out that I'm doing okay, like I wear jewelry or something, or my credit card is a premium credit card. The people behind the counter or the people that I deal with, they look at me in a different way, in a negative way. It's almost bad. It would have been better if I was poor. It's the craziest thing, and I can't even describe it. I am still wrapping my head around this to this day. But I think that in other parts of the world, the provider male archetype goes a lot further. And so I'm going to Geomax in maybe a month or two. And when I do, I'm going to find out. You know what I mean? I'm going to find out for myself. We got some live chat from TJ. I said it's over for censored cells. And then TJ says, people are putting a weird amount of praise in money maxing. Yeah, money maxing is good for increasing your quality of life. But once you reach about $70,000, $80,000, everything after that, all it is a number. When you open up your bank account app on your phone, You just see a bigger number, and that's it. It's like a calculator, essentially. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't change your life in any meaningful way. Going from 40K to 70K means that now you can go to any restaurant you want in the city. Going from 70K to 100K means that now you, I don't know, can buy a Rolex on or something. Like, it doesn't change how you live. And I've talked about this at length, but TJ says, I saw a short of Jay Waller. You saw a short of Jay Waller walking around in his skinny jeans. That's what you saw. No, I'm kidding. You saw a short of Jay Waller buying $200 worth of Pepe Pizza for some British teens, and the comments praised him like he's empowering the youth. Probably like what, urban youth teens or something, or I don't know if it was girls or what you're saying, but yeah, it's so cringe. Like, oh, $200 worth of pizza for the youth. Oh, you know what? I actually saw that short. He buys it for like other Irish looking guys. Actually, yeah, you know, I mean, I didn't read the comments, but it was kind of cringe. It was just like, you know, a cringe marketing video. It's like, oh yeah, I'm so good for the youth. Like, that's obviously what it was. And then TJ says he literally bought them Papa John's pizza cheese sticks and said, promise to be a gentleman. Masculinity crisis solved. For real, bro. Like, buying cheese sticks at Papa John's, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's literally just like some marketing garbage. Like, you're not doing anything but like trying to make yourself look good. Like, and sure, there's merit in like giving people free pizza cheese sticks or something like that, but like, let's be real, you're not saving masculinity, bro. Yo, and then you walk away in your skinny jeans, and sport coat to match. Yeah, the Jay Waller spam is getting annoying at this point. Like, I remember watching a Jay Waller video before he was spammed on like every TikTok. Then I was like, okay, this guy actually seems pretty chill. It's like Andrew Tate, Posse crew guy or something. He has some decent takes. But now it's just getting annoying. It's like, bro, I'm tired of seeing Jay Waller everywhere at this point. Like, I'm sure he's a good guy and all, but like, come on, dude. Like, and the John Zerka stuff too, man. I could get into that, but yeah, I might as well talk about the John Zerka stuff. Is so cringe, bro. Like, John Zerka is funny, and that's about it. John Zerka's takes are garbage. He's funny and entertaining, but he's like low IQ, and he's like, his takes are garbage, and he's into all this cringe stuff, like going on 4chan for like 15 hours in a live stream. Like, come on, bro. Like, get a grip, bro. Like, you're not like putting anything interesting out there, or not interesting. It might be interesting, but you're not like putting anything new out there, really. You're just like rehashing the same BS. And being disingenuous with your takes. Like, John Zerka, your takes are trash. Your takes are hypocritical and disingenuous. Although your takes are entertaining, but honestly, I don't even think he believes what he's saying in his videos, if I'm being completely honest. And so, moving on, Harold says, yeah, money maxing is cope. The moment you get money, you realize it does not help a bleep to fight off the depression. No, and that's the crazy part, dude. Like, literally, when I got money, I started getting more depressed. That's the crazy part of it. It's like when I was broke, at least I was hopeful that things could get better. And then I became not broke and they didn't get better. Lymphal XD. And then he says, so true. Even if I looks max to Giga Chad, my emotional damage is way too strong to build a relationship now. Okay. So I do think looks are obviously the most important thing, but here's the nuance. And the nuance is, of course, irrelevant if you don't pass the looks threshold. And I think a lot of guys certainly don't pass that looks threshold. I think that there is a large subset of guys that if they put in that work, bro, if they lean max super hard, I think that a lot of them could potentially pass the looks threshold. And hopefully myself included, hopefully, pray upon a star. But the issue is that it's more complex. It's more complicated. Sorry, dude. I can't tell when my messages get censored. Have you been typing, Sfo? That's the worst part. Yeah. Last thing I saw was for real. Last thing I saw was for real. Yeah, last thing I saw too was for real. Yeah. Yeah. Damn it, dude. I'm such an idiot, bro. Such a low IQ tard. Anyway, okay. Maybe I can edit that out. That would be nice. Alright. So, true. Even if I looks max to Giga Chad, my emotional damage is way too strong to build. Oh yeah, I was talking about the looks threshold. Yeah, the issue is that, like, once you pass the looks threshold, once you pass the looks threshold, there's literally like a dozen other things that you have to be good at on top of that. And, I'm actually going to make another video about that. I'm going to make like a wheat waffle style video going over like some of the other stuff that, once you pass the looks threshold, you have to consider. And like, it's kind of irrelevant if you don't pass that looks threshold of like, maybe it just depends. It's kind of a little bit of a gray area because, the looks thing, it's not like hard and fast rules 100%. There's like 80% of it is hard and fast rules, but then there's like the 20% that's still kind of like wishy-washy, a little bit of subjectivity, a little bit of gray area, a little bit of impossible to know, And so, well, once you're in that kind of area, somewhere around the threshold is somewhere around 6 to 8, I would say, looks. And this is like my rating of 6 to 8. For me, like a 7 is someone that's like a good looking person. Because whenever someone rates someone, here's why. Whenever someone rates someone else, a 7 is someone they would smash. A 6 is someone they would not smash. So for me, my look scale is a 7 is an average looking person and a 6 is a below average looking person. So I have a different scale. But so anyway, yeah, I mean, his emotional damage might be too strong to actually have a relationship. For me, it's like, I don't know if a girl would be willing to deal with like my sewer thoughts, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Digital says, just become a statistical anomaly in every regard, bruh. For real. Cyber says, do you like drill rap? 22Gs. Brah, gra, gra, bra, bra, gra, gra, bra. Yo, I used to listen to, what's his name? That one rapper, he got shot, and, so a couple of those drill rappers, like New York Drill. I liked New York Drill. I didn't really like, English, British, UK drill as much, but I like the New York style drill. AQ says, we gotta get through those days. What if those days is every single day since years? Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, bro. Yeah, Pop Smoke, my bad. Yeah, TJ, thank you. Pop Smoke, I couldn't even think of the name. Pop Smoke, and there's another guy. It's just been a while. I just haven't listened to that music that much lately. But yeah, there's like Pop Smoke. There's some other guy. And yeah, anyway, you get the idea. You know what I mean? Dude, I was listening to this DVDR video, and he was going on about his coworkers and how they would always make these cringe gun sounds, and how they wanted to be rappers. And I was just like dying laughing, dude. Like, it was just funny, man. But yeah, I mean, if every day is that day for you, bro, like, welcome to my world, King. You know what I mean? Like, such is life, man. Like, there's literally no reason to continue on. I really have no idea why I do. I just do it just to do it at this point. Kron says dating apps is real life. Black pill at its finest. 100%. I asked him what he thinks, and he says, definitely it reflects real life, and blue pill normies have no idea what's awaiting them. Svo says, literally every guy knows this stuff. So true. Only women are actually learning anything from this video, lol. For real, bro. Like they're getting blown up. They have no idea what the male experience is, bro. And Kron says, not everyone, only the black pilled. The majority are still blue pilled. Then I said, Limphal, it's just the male's reality. Fritz says, if you need to use a dating app, it's over. And then Mia asks, why is that then? Yeah, I mean, if you need to use a dating app, then you know it's brutally over. Because if you're on a dating app, that means you're not getting bitches IRL. That's why. Crapmall says, advertise who you can be cheated on with. Okay. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Sorry. Fritz says, they want to fly to Dubai and fuck camels. Yo, chill. Oh, no. I'm probably gonna just eventually get banned off YouTube, man, for this. TJ says, just gotta work on your angles, bro. Put your dog as your main pick and maybe that'll help, Lamau. Yo, for real. Dude, I literally put a dog in my profile, bro, and one girl asked me, she was like, oh, is that your dog? I just ghosted her, like, fuck no, dude. Like, I got this shit off of Google. Like, I got this dog picture straight off the internet, bro. Like, what do you think? Clay, came in the right time. I fired up my profile again, but I'm not expecting anything anymore, despite having okay quality pics. Yeah, bro, it's over, bro. It's over for you. So Paratia says, got a match and unmatched them voluntarily. Fake cell alarm, fake cell alert. You're a fake cell, bro. Partially because I'm still a brokey for a while. But mostly because the mental cell outlook, it's really over. I personally think mental cell is fake cell unless you have a literal diagnosis of Asperger's or autism. Svo in the live chat, I don't think we disagree on the black pill dating stuff really, just maybe future of humanity type stuff and the direction humanity should go in. I'm way left wing, for example, post-humanist. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Svo. And that's cool. Like, I used to be more political, back in the day. I don't really care anymore, to be quite honest with you, but if I had to say, I would say I'm definitely more right-wing. But nowadays, I actually just say, like, I'm a leftist, I'm like a libtard, like, then that's fine, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't really care, you know what I mean? Because it's like, why would I give a shit about, the future of my society when my society doesn't care about me, so I just like kind of gave up on it. So, but yeah, I mean, the post-humanist stuff, like, I haven't really looked into it that deep, to be quite honest. So yeah, you probably know more about it, to be honest. Feldtree says, I don't trust these official numbers. I want to see the real stats they had that basically confirmed Chad's sexuality. True. And they're never going to show us that because it's too blackpilling. DMP says, what happens when 75% of dating app users are men? That's the reality. 75% of dating app users are men. They put that in the video. Feising says, I looked at and met my GF while going out with my cousin. Hopefully I didn't read that wrong. I think they just meant going outside with their cousin, not dating their cousin. Randomly on some street store. Surprisingly, the odds are better than trying dating apps. Yeah, brutally over. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, who's finding people at a store? Like, what? Like, what reality? I'm sorry, but like, what reality do you even live in? Like, you must be like, I'm sorry, again, like, look, I don't mean to judge, man, but like, this comment, like, you gotta be like school age, you know what I mean? And I don't even know, dude, like, I need some more context on this. Like, you gotta be school age and like attractive or something, because like, this is not. Dude, you think if I go up to some random void at the local grocery store or street store as you call it, that it's gonna go well? Like, I just think our realities are completely different, bro. Like, what is that? Mia says, no retreat, no surrender. Guys, keep swiping right. We have the technology. Wow. He's red pill maxing. He's red pill code maxing. He's like, yeah, bro, you just gotta keep swiping on that technology, bro. Technology is saving us, bro. You just gotta put in that work, bro, and swipe max, bro. Mia says, it tells you men are more interesting than these hideous, fatty hags. Digital says, Chad harem maxing is real. No, you have no idea. Okay, so I'm in a group chat with two Chads, one normie and another escort maxer, and then me as an inky. Chad harem maxing is absolutely real. Because these two Chads are Chad harem maxing. They're talking to like 10 women, banging 3 in the span of a month, and then they're moving on to another couple other women the next month. So yes, women are dating the Chads 100%. They're not dating me. They're going out with Chad, sleeping with him on the first date, and then they're ghosting you on the same night. That's exactly what's happening, and it's proof. I'm in the group chat literally with guys posting a picture of the girl in the bed. A picture of the girl in his bed with the covers pressed around and panties on the floor. So yeah, Chad harem maxing is absolutely happening. But Ding Bing says, if you money max and take pics with a nice car, just gold digger max, bro. For real, dude, just gold digger max, just sugar baby max at that point. How to put dating apps out of business? There's no way to put dating apps out of business when they're making money year over year, fist over fist, year over year, and you literally can't, because even in China, where they banned Tinder, women use a VPN to connect with foreign men on Tinder in China. So they ban Tinder in China. Women get on a VPN to match and go on a date with you as a foreign man. So it's not happening. They're not going out of business. Government policies must stop feminism. Bro, yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, sure, you know, and then you wake up. And then you wake up and then whoa. Just woke up from my dream, bro. Had a really good slumber. I was slumber maxing, bro. I was sleeping. That government policies were actually good for our society and helping, people stay in relationships together. Yeah, exactly. Stop government programs paying women to divorce husbands. You know what's funny is that, like, I think this week, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this week Florida stopped no-fault divorce, something like that. So, I mean, that's like nothing. Like, in the grand scheme, that's literally nothing. But I mean, it is still something. But I don't care one way or the other. I'm leaving this country, to be quite honest. At this point, I don't care. And then Harold says, only scammers and fakes match up on me on dating apps. Brutal. All right, so that's all the comments there. Um, that's all the video comments from the week. You know, this is just a live of me reading the comments. So post in the live chat, any comments or something or questions or something that you want me to touch on. I'll give it like a minute or something like that. But yeah, we can just close out after that. But yeah, I think it's been solid video. I don't know. I can't see the time for how long I've been going. I don't know how this works still, honestly. Yeah, I don't know how this works, but if anyone has a question, post in the live chat because I'm reading that. Don't post anything that YouTube doesn't like because comments are censored. So make sure you censor your comments. He says, I kind of gave up with YouTube, lol. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, YouTube is a great platform, obviously, because, like, it's where everyone goes, but obviously it's garbage because it's censored maxed to the fullest. And that's why, like, if you look at, like, the Fresh and Fit guys, they have, like, a contract with Rumble. So they're going over to Rumble with, like, every single video they do. You know, whenever they want to talk about like the JQ or something like that, they're going over to Rumble. You know, or if they want to say like any slurs or something, they have to go to Rumble, and it's just like kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't have any of those deals, and it's just not really worth it. There's no growth on going to Rumble, so there's no point in me doing that. It's just like extra work for really no point, right? But down the line, if like, I don't know, if this gets bigger, then sure, yeah, I'll get on Rumble and actually like say stuff that's like inappropriate. Svo says, well, if there's a way to link Discord, maybe we'll talk sometime. Yeah, man, I'm down, man. I don't have a Discord server yet, but hey, man, you you got me to make this live. It looks like you'll get me to make a Discord. So, yeah, man, I'll let you know, man. And yeah, maybe you can come on, man, and maybe join me another time and. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. You know what I mean? Because all the good streamers don't even stream anymore. All the good Black Pill streamers don't stream. Face is done for. Zoomer Trader is tired of streaming. He said himself, I'm tired of doing live streams. Based Escort Cell doesn't stream either, really, or at least he doesn't do it consistently. What's the other one? Medic and Coping. His streams are just him walking around in Southeast Asia. It's not even like good content. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like no one's actually doing like Black Pill streams anymore. It's like, well, if no one's gonna do them, I don't know. I mean, here I am, I guess. Not like I'm not filling in for them, but I don't know, man. Whatever. And yeah, so maybe you can hop on. I don't know. If we hate each other, then it is what it is. But I think hopefully we get along. I don't know who Travis is. Who's Travis? Maybe you can. I don't know who that is, but I know like, you know, face related people. But yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. The brutal reality. Saturday night. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I mean, I went to an event today though, and I got a beer and I got some tacos. You know, looked at Stacy, Travis Blackville. I've never heard of that one. I'm admittedly fairly new. I'm fairly new. Call me a new blank, a new wussy. Top quality channel. Okay. I'll look up Travis BP and maybe I'll do some reaction videos to his content. Maybe if he's that good. But yeah, I got some tacos, and the waitress, absolutely beautiful, beautiful, and it's over. But the crazy thing was like, I wore I wore some shoes that made me taller. I was probably like, in these shoes I was probably like 6'3" with the shoes, and she looked up at me, and I was like, "Whoa, is it not over?" But no, the reality is that it's over. My face is just like too subhuman, I think, and I don't have hair, and yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I can get like a super mongrel. I mean, maybe I can procreate with like a mongrelina. You know what I mean? What did that one guy say earlier in the chat? He's like a mongrelina or something. Maybe I can procreate with some void like that. I don't know, man. Um, okay. Um, if anyone wants to post something in the live chat, real quick, Travis used to post mostly personal stories and stuff. Okay, it sounds like he's not making any videos anymore. If I hit this, will this post? It doesn't let me do a reaction. That's so weird. But oh, there we go. Oh, let's go. I did the thumb. That took way longer than it needed to, but yeah, I mean, it sounds like he was probably similar to like a DBDR type thing where he did personal stories, some of the stuff that I've done as well. But yeah, I mean, I can understand why he stopped posting, because like after so many stories you talk about, like you just kind of don't want to talk about personal stories anymore, if that makes sense. Like I kind of just, at this point, I kind of just want to like react to stuff and like vibe out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Making these YouTube videos is like such a great cope. It really just like took me out of that deep, brutal hole I was in. So I definitely recommend it to anyone. Like, it's kind of crazy how it took all of the sewer thoughts that I had, and honestly, like, it's revived me. It's like life fuel in that way. It's pretty crazy. Svo says, thanks for the stream, though. We'll be better with more people if you keep growing. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, that's the brutal reality of it, right? Who truly knows? No one knows. I don't even know myself. I could disappear and never make a video again. I could grow and be bigger than Wheat Waffles. Or I could maintain and actually just be a tiny YouTuber like I am now forever. So it says, I actually use Blackfoot videos as motivation to not end up in their position. Top tier motivation. Okay, bro. Okay, now it's getting personal, bro. Yo, I'm gonna fight you now. I'm literally, yo, that's fighting words, bro. Yo, damn, that's crazy. I don't know, man. That's crazy, though. I get what you mean, though, because, like, some of these guys with their personal stories, it can get a little pathetic, right? It can get a little... Yeah, no, you're good. It can get a little pathetic, though. I agree with that, and I think... a portion of it is just like putting out content, and it's like a job. They're making money off of it, maybe, or they want the clout. And then a portion of it is just like personal coping, where they're just talking about like, what's going on in their life. But it is what it is, and we all have bad days. And yeah, we're just cope maxing, bro. Anyway, okay, I see the timer now. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're definitely a real one, though. No, I never judge them. They've been through hell. No, you're good. No, you're good, bro. You're really good. You don't have to take anything that you said back. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Wow. This has been really good though, man. This really has a Saturday night in your prime, and I think I'll end it here, man. You have a great rest of your night, bro. Take care.